That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job.
Diddy's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. I think he's probably going to get beat up.
Staying though?
I don't know. I don't even think it matters. I mean, it's a lot of it is.
But then it's just another Epstein. There's another Ghislaine Maxwell where somebody gets indicted and nobody else indicted for to
right
no
to no one. Right.
Katt Williams and Joe Rogan just weighed in on those leaked Diddy prison videos, and everything they revealed had the whole street looking twice with serious suspicion. Word is the footage exposes far more than ordinary jail life, and neither of them held back from saying exactly how everything appeared. Now, everybody already knows Joe and Katt as people never afraid of Hollywood. Yeah, folks have always watched them dive into subjects everyone else avoids. And as y'all remember, Diddy remains locked inside FCI Fort Dix after the federal charges tied to arranged companionship transportation allegations. But that still hasn't silenced those whispers. If anything, they've only grown even louder. The first batch of clips that sparked their reactions revealed the everyday reality behind those prison walls. The same facility where high-profile names have been living through harsh conditions, overcrowding, non-stop noise, and lights that hardly ever shut off. Diddy ended up inside a unit holding around 20 other men with open dorm-style living. No private cells, thin mattresses, no proper pillows, communal bathrooms separated by nothing except thin curtains, head counts all day, early wake-ups, every movement monitored. Power still showing though. Streets claim he was buying other inmates extra privileges just to extend those 15-minute phone calls, making three-ways, staying connected beyond the approved list. But none of that could stop what happened next. The videos leave little doubt the atmosphere stayed hostile from the very beginning. The first facility was the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. Heavy walls, every noise echoing like a serious warning. Dude opened his eyes with a knife pressed against his throat, attacked before officials transferred him elsewhere. That alone revealed the reality. Folks who had already served inside said everybody carries a blade. The streets were never surprised once the footage showing that early intimidation began making rounds.
What was your daily life like in the Fed prison? Because Feds is different from state.
Pretty much different. Constant lockdown, constant stabbing. They are like very, very, very high in the street on respect. They go to PC, a lot of them, because they know if you go out there, they're gonna kill you. Everybody have a knife. When you first get there, when I first got to the USP, the first thing they hit me when I came out there, he said, "Hey, what's up, Trav?" He like, "Man, look, come on in my room, bro." I said, "What's up, man? Keep this knife on you." Everybody got one. He said, "Boy, this is your driver's license right here. Keep this knife on you."
Is that considered a shank?
No.
A real knife?
Real knife.
Y'all get real knives from?
The police officer bring him in.
They transferred him to Fort Dix, believing a lower security facility might reduce the pressure. The challenges never stopped. Other inmates kept sizing him up, convinced celebrity status had made him weak. But Joe insisted they were mistaken because Diddy had long been known for grabbing and confronting people even while security stood nearby in the outside world. That same attitude carried straight inside. Then the newest clip that both Joe and Katt reacted to surfaced. Word is he went after another inmate. Things quickly turned physical and the facility placed him in solitary. The message came immediately. Isolation beginning around 4 in the afternoon, lasting at least 30 days. His team never even challenged it. Streets saying it may have begun as self-defense. One inmate kept talking, digging into old history, private knowledge, current rumors until everything exploded. Inside a place where loose talk spreads fast, that kind of confrontation can erupt within seconds. Either way, solitary became where he ended up. Another layer of isolation stacked onto everything already falling apart. Joe and Katt both pointed toward that sequence and said the man is living beneath constant danger. Rogan even hinted that if this continues, Diddy might never make it out of jail.
Well, I got a phone call yesterday that Diddy was placed in solitary confinement because he beat up a man. I was told, literally, the phone call was, hey, Diddy choked the man out. He was placed in solitary confinement yesterday, July 23rd, around 4:00 p.m. And he'll be there for at least 30 days is what I was told. I reached out to Diddy's team. At the time, they knew I was calling, but they still trying to figure it out. They said that they don't know either way, but they didn't dispute my phone call.
What happened though?
So all that I know and all that was mentioned to me, I don't know every detail. Literally though, I said why. They said, sometimes people think that they can play with him, and I don't know if it's because of all of the reporting around the case or if it's because he's a big celebrity and they think that he's just being like protected. But I was told people think that they can play with him, and we've told people don't think that. And
I told people 1,000,001 times.
Yesterday he had to demonstrate.
A sucker.
Allegedly.
We laugh at Diddy and all that, but Diddy's not a sucker. I've seen Diddy grab people, yoke people up in clubs, like with security there. Diddy's no sucker. Like Diddy's he's with all the ish.
Diddy's going to be in jail for the rest of his life. I think he's probably going to get
He's
hit up.
thing though.
I don't know. I don't even think it matters. I mean, it's a lot of it is.
But then it's just another Epstein. It's another Ghislaine Maxwell, where somebody gets indicted and nobody else indicted for to
right
no
to no one. Right.
Then there were clips showing Diddy appearing noticeably thinner. Some claimed he was malnourished, but the streets moved beyond diet talk almost immediately. Word is the exhausted look and dramatic weight loss came from something far more serious, an acute STD. Word across the street is HIV. Folks saying Diddy had been involved with DL inmates. No protection easily available, and the virus spread among dudes competing over who made the bed, who stayed closest and gained approval. Full fan club vibes behind those walls. And if the rumors hold, the same reckless pattern from the outside world followed him directly inside.
According to you, the inmates are fighting over making his bed.
Yep. Well, really, according to Lisa Evers, I want to give her credit.
That pattern was nothing new. For years, the streets discussed the down-low lifestyle. Male escorts, secret flights, closed-door parties, freak-off events where boundaries vanished and protection never reached the guest list. Federal raids uncovered nearly 1,000 bottles of baby oil and nothing resembling safety measures. Plenty of celebs have spoken openly about his parties. The Kardashians, Lady Gaga, too. Everybody already knows his parties were completely wild.
Fun. Well, I know you're known for the parties. When you think of a party or a good time, you think of Puff. You do. But we've been known to party with you a few times. What are I don't know, you were just at Puff's birthday.
Yes.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
You forgot about that?
It was an epic night, too. Every night.
Why was it so epic?
That night was fun because all the girls ditched me. So I was like me and the boys. Like it was me.
You're a good group of boys to be around.
Kanye, Corey, T.
What's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party last straight to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch things. Got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub, doing it official. You know what I'm saying? My Trey's up here. Fabs up here. When you have a scene like this, you gotta bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. You got ladies and female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it. Raw dogs. I'm not jumping the tub myself. Once everybody gets out, it's just me and the ladies. I'm used to this type of thing. Doing what I do best.
Said to me, take your clothes off. And I said no. And I left. And they told me they were gonna burn all my music. And they didn't stop. They didn't stop asking me, and then I just froze and I don't even remember.
Multiple women from the old circle came forward discussing herpes after contact with people connected to those parties. Now, inside a dorm environment with limited resources, that same risk remains front and center. Joe and Katt both focused on that part of the footage and said the combination of the attacks, the isolation, and the health discussion is exactly the kind of pressure that breaks people. It goes even deeper because the next video that struck them both hardest exposed the emotional collapse. Clive Dave is gone. The man who allegedly opened the real doors early shaped far more than only the music side of the empire, pulling strings from the outside once the charges arrived. Reports within the leaked footage showed Diddy breaking down completely inside after the news reached him, crying like the last genuine lifeline had finally disappeared. Clive had been working every angle alongside the mother and the legal team. According to Street Talk, other industry names had already separated themselves completely to avoid sinking with the ship. Like Meek Mill, dude says he's a no Diddy gang. Will Smith also says he's got nothing to do with Puff. With that protector gone, the isolation struck differently. No more soft landings from influential friends waiting outside. The streets saying that loss made every thread inside hit even harder. Attacks that might have been managed before now felt completely different. Joe and Katt both reacted to that crying footage and said it looked like a man who finally realized the outside protection was gone forever.
But as you know, as I'm glued to the TV, and you know, I'm trying to figure out like just what's even going on, like how is this happening? And sometimes it's like, you know, I gotta turn the TV off because it's like it's so overwhelming.
Yo, Shaw, what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know.
Yo, Shaw.
It's real life.
Real life.
No Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you heard?
That shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
I don't have shit to do with Puffy, so y'all can stop. Stop all that bullshit. Man, you really no damn freak off. Listen, I do enough of my own shit. Don't be putting me in other people's boat. Don't worry about none of that stupid shit. So, whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie.
Katt also discussed several clips from before Puffy received his sentence. One name that keeps circulating whenever the pre-jail footage gets brought up is Ellen. Katt has been connecting older clips and repeated patterns that placed her near the same private circles Diddy moved within. Public daytime image versus invite-only rooms where nothing was ever meant to escape. Young talent like Aaron Carter entered those spaces under promises of opportunity only to carry the burden long afterward. Justin Bieber later spoke about feeling overwhelmed, witnessing things that never felt right, wishing he could protect others from experiencing that same environment.
Women who talk in bed.
Really? It's not how you play the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a turn on. Somebody talking talk to you.
No, it's just talking.
No,
talking dirty.
No, talk.
Talking talk is in the category talking dirty.
Is it a
Let me explain something to you. There's no rules in talking dirty. There's no rules in talking dirty. I don't want to be with a baby. It's not my thing. I want her to talk. You talk. I'm very clear. Amen.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me,
I go on my Twitter and I see people saying, you look like you have AIDS, you should go die. I don't understand how I dedicated 22 years of my life to my fans, and now they turn on me.
Do you regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice. It got bad when I was about 15 years old, because when I did MTV Cribs, the day that I had to go show off that house, my mom and my dad told me, we're getting a divorce, you still have to go do this. I had to go show off all the stuff my whole life that was going to be taken away from me.
The emotional scars, trust problems, public breakdowns. Folks now looking back at those early access moments much differently. Some believe, did he finally get a taste of his own medicine? Now, Katt has been outspoken about industry corruption and shady corners for years. He rejected major money multiple times to protect his integrity, claiming Diddy attempted pulling him into the mess, and he refused.
If you stand against them, then they sometimes have a problem. But We don't let that change the content because that's all you know me for, is that I'm quite likely to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
Joe and Katt both reviewed the complete set of leaked prison videos along with the older clips that continue resurfacing and reached the very same conclusion. The man is facing pressure from every direction. Physical threats that already placed a knife against his throat and sent him into solitary. Health rumors that the streets refused to stop discussing. Outside support disappeared after Clive left, and the old patterns from the free world still followed him inside the dorms. They both pointed to that combination and said survival is never guaranteed in that kind of environment. A man who once controlled entire rooms now lives under constant watch, facing health rumors and fresh confrontations. The online world has been loud about it lately. One user wrote, "Thank you, Williams, for standing up against the people." Another said, "This is what a comedian is supposed to be, the one who's brave enough to speak truth to power." Now it's your turn. Do you feel sorry for everything Diddy is going through? Does he deserve solitary confinement? Or do you believe he's facing payback for everything he did before? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and stay with us for more celebrity stories and major updates.